what's going on, guys? Yeah, this is Zombie again. Sleep-deprived Zombie from Roseland, California. What's going on? Grunt, rumble, and everything else, including the stomach. It's 5:44 in the evening. It is still the 17th of December. We're slowly counting down until we get to out of 2021 and into the year of 2022. And we're all hoping that maybe somehow, just somehow, maybe, we're all going to be happy. Hardly. Any power for this thing. So, we're all hoping that the new year will be a new change, and that's what we keep hoping for every single time. Now, for a lot of us, we're still suffering through this winter depression over here and still kicking our ass. We also mark it down on the calendar as just another year down the road, and we're still in pain, and we still got this, and we still have that, and nothing's happening except the pain gets sometimes deeper or maybe a little bit easier if we're still working on it. How do you work on it? I don't know. Whatever it is that you can do, except for trying killing yourself. I'm still reviewing a lot of posts out there that are still depressed in nature, that they still want to end it. And it seems like I'm going to have to start scraping up all my video links and how to deal with the depression and to send them out and maybe hopefully let them know that they're not alone dealing with this crap. I don't blame them for it. They're dealing with their own damn nightmares. They're dealing with their own things that have put them into a mental health headlock, if you will. And in sharing experience, strength, and hope with others, maybe prevent maybe one or two people from killing themselves. It's better than nothing. I have commiserated, I have moaned, I have groaned, I have griped, I have grumbled, I have done things on other videos. This is why I kept changing it from just, that's my name, how is it here, to this is the diary of a mental health person going through this stuff. And why not? You'll notice the happy, dappy, sappy, cheerful attitude. Sometimes the pictures I've been posting on social media were of a forced smile. Reminds me of Calvin and Hobbes sometimes. Calvin and Hobbes. Hobbes being a fictional character, Calvin, the little boy, who treats his fictional character as real as possible. Well, we each have our own little stuffed animals, don't we, that we think is real. It comes to life to us whenever we need to. And that's Hobbes. It's Hobbes' job to stay with Calvin as he's growing up, hopefully to educate, nurture him, and maybe give him some kind of protection, one way or another, from life's cruelties, while keeping his childhood alive inside of him. When we get older, we lose that kind of situation, a great deal. We lose what's special about things we've taken for granted. And it hurts like hell down the road when we keep thinking about its collateral damage, and then we're just hurting like crazy. We have many things that have put us into this headlock. We have personal losses, physical losses, losses of different things. We had relationship problems. We had death in families. That's a major thing right there. That's the thing I usually hone in on. I have more experience about that one because I've got a lot of relatives who passed away in my lifetime. And not to mention, I've also passed away in my own lifetime as a kid. When you come back and you're not the same ever. Then again, I don't even remember where the hell I was beforehand. So, but I have to accept what is. That's what I've been told a lot of my life. Compartmentalize it, shove it in there. Like everyone else we have done too in our lifetimes. We've told people that. And in a season like this, we want everybody to be happy and smiling because it's Christmas. Right, okay. How many people have done that to other people? Too many. And we get sick and tired of it, and we want to tell the other people to drop, kick it into the next black hole and stuff it. Don't need your cantankerous, happy-dappy sepulture at this point over here. We are miserable. We have been still dealing with the past, which is still haunting us to this day. And we're going to be putting into the Christmas Carol thematics here. We are somewhat like Scrooges. Hear me out. Hear me out. Scrooge originally had a rough childhood. He was, well, let's say, back then they didn't know what the hell to do with the kid except be blow the crap out of him and turn him into a pain in the ass. Or a meatball. They had to toughen him up because of life. And sometimes, the ones who are very sensitive in the soul have to suffer the most. I know the feeling. However, being given a second chance and looking at redemption and trying to see that life is not hard life. Life is life what you make it. And sometimes life gives you a lot of problems, and sometimes you give life back its own problems. But you deal with whatever you got to deal with in whatever kind of fashion. And if you value human kindness, then most likely you'll be getting that back one way or another. Not being beaten up, but maybe in service, and then the reward is human kindness back. Something well worth it. Me, on the other hand, I'm looking at my own situations, and I'm wondering, did I do that for some people? Did I do that maybe even for one family? Did I do that enough? Or was there enough? Was there something called enough? Was there a limit? See, there's no answers to this. There never are. Other people have expectations. That's why they shove them on other people's throats, because their own damn egos and their own damn traumas and their own damn mental illness is going crazy at this point. However, we are still responsible, or at least some experts are still posting out there, for our own happiness and our own survival. We can choose to be miserable, we can choose to be not miserable. How we respond to things. And sometimes it feels like we just don't. Sometimes we just can't. Because we are so traumatized with our own pain and our own agony and our own choices, but also life's choices on us as well, that we still deal with the after effects, one way or another. But we're still hanging in there. That's what we want to do. We don't want to. No. No, we don't want to do that. We want to survive. We want to live. I didn't say laugh. But if you choose to laugh, then you're finding more and more with life to celebrate it with laughter. You're looking at things that matter the most to you. Therefore, you want to make sure that you're telling life, hey, I'm celebrating you. And that's good. That's good that you celebrate life. Now, I understand about the rest of us, we still haven't got to that point yet. Because we still have to reconcile, we still have to tear apart anything and everything has torn us apart, literally. And when we actually reconcile it, even if we have to do the books on it, think of it as Scrooge trying to do the books this time. We are looking at the zeros and ones and seeing if anything else balances up or not, because we know if we're feeling lousy, there's an imbalance somewhere on the damn balance sheet. We want to use accounting terminology or things like that. And the difference between Scrooge going over the edge of saying that he's got to have security and wealth, and he's got to shuck and con everybody else. That's the difference between him and me, because I'm not that way. I'll get whatever I can. I'll help whatever I can. And usually I'm feeling a little bit out of it because I don't have people coming back over here and saying, John, hang in there. You're doing okay. Well, it'll be nice to get a good pat once in a while. You know, a good comment just to survive on maybe for a few hours at least. I'm not asking for material objects. I'm just saying, pat on the back would work. Better. The intangibles that we look forward to help us through situations like this. I know you guys are facing a hell of a lot of shit going through your life right now. I know you are. You're paying for like God knows what. And you're trying to deal with it and cope with it the best you can. Including if you're using drugs and alcohol. Been there, done that. Not good. I've seen a family torn apart that way. I've seen and heard many other families torn apart that way. What's the difference between them and you? No difference. I hate to say it. Because they're also going through their own damn pain and their own damn agony. Just like you are in your own. In that situation, you guys are in the same damn boat. You're in the same water. You're just in different seats. So you're still feeling the same way like everyone else is. Seasick. Sick of all the positive stuff happening out there and all the other things that's life throwing at you, just ready to toss you into the water and make you a shark show. I can laugh at a joke like that on some occasions when I'm really in the mood for it. And other times it's like, oh, terrific, now what the hell do I do? Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm communicating. I'm communicating to you. I'm communicating to myself down the road. And I'm trying to explain to people what's going on. I'm trying to explain to people how I'm trying to get through this damn stuff. I'm not pointing a finger at you and blaming you for everything that you've done wrong. It's all your fault and everything else. No. You want to do that yourself, be my guest. I already know I'm a full of an idiot as it is. But the thing of it is, I'm also a worthwhile human being that's still struggling for life right now. And struggling for sanity. Because every single day, through this winter holiday, I'm doing at least 2 or 3 log reports. I'm chewing up gigs. I'm chewing up gigs on these damn things. Because, simply put, I'm trying to get past this damn thing. I don't know how many more of the flash drives I've got left. It actually has any storage left on them. But this is what I'm trying to get through. This is what I'm trying to do. I know there's a hell of a lot of stuff out there. distracting as hell. Everybody wants. They all like to have you participate one way or another or do something. If you're feeling uncomfortable, don't do it. Even if they want you to do something totally fun, which they think will probably get you out of your socks, you have to make a decision whether or not you're capable, and if you're ready and willing to do this. That means lower down the pain shields that you got and give it a shot. I'd love to do it. I'd love to have somebody give me that kind of presentation. If they're going to say, hey John, how would you like to join us for the movies? You just don't have to pay for your own ticket and drinks and stuff. Well, we'll get you over there and back. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll skip up the money somehow, go over there, see the movie, and have fun, and come back home, and then probably deal with the memories. Next morning, I got to deal with a regular, everyday shit again. I have to deal with any day. What I used to do before I got into this melancholy crap I'm going through right now is I had been a caregiver, and I'm still a student in a college. A caregiver to my brother, who's passed away back in 2018. The last one. Well, he's the only brother I actually had. Anyway, the last family member actually gave a shit about me. And there was also Mama. She passed away in 2013. But nobody gave a shit about her either. But I was also helpful as a caregiver in that situation. So I gave part of my life to help in their care and their well-being. And now I'm on my own, dealing with the after effects, dealing with memories of things that have happened to me that I wish to God it never happened, but they did. So now I got to deal with life right now on its own terms. And I look at the Christmas lights. I got them stacked for a reason. Usually they're dynamic, but they're driving me nuts. But just with the lights on right now, it's trying to negate what I've got going on outside of me, which is, what do I gotta do to deal with this? What do I gotta deal with this? What I have to deal with this is look at me. I'm wondering if I'm doing it right. Because if I am doing it right, then I'm doing a better job than I thought I am. But if I am doing it wrong, then I gotta be doing better than I am. Case in point, I'm just focusing on each moment as if it's not my last, but it's something for me to deal with, or cope with, or to laugh, cry about. I have seen television shows and movies that have triggered me too many damn times. They have triggered me too many damn times of feeling the emotions left and right, and it's hard. It's hard dealing with that. Here it is coming up on several more hours. It's going to be midnight, and it's going to be Saturday morning. What are my plans for Saturday morning? Laundry. Day-by-day operation. Cleaning up the kitchen. 2 major items. That way, I don't have to worry about laundry for a while. I'll carry their clothing, their fresh clothing, the clean clothing at least, through next year. I don't have to worry about anything just yet. My own head, my own collateral damage tells me otherwise. Easy enough for me to say, don't listen to it. Just focus on the joy of the holiday. Well, the joy of the holiday had been taken away a long time ago, especially when I had the death of my family. So again, I know how the people are feeling when it comes down for suicide and feeling depressed these days, because I know the damn head games are going on. Whatever you try to do to point, there's always a counterpoint in this one. It's a constant chess game. It's a mental health chess game that we're dealing with ourselves. The other schmuck's already found out about several moves ahead of us. We're still struggling with the first move that we're dealing with right now. But that's what we have to deal with. It's not the easiest damn thing for me to go through, I'll tell you that much. Or even talk about it. Sometimes I feel like I'm an educated idiot, but no, I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. Always have been. But I'm doing the best I can for right now. If nobody else likes it, that's on them, not me. I'm just trying to deal with what I can deal with today. If somebody else is still struggling, I want to continue on and fight to live. I'd rather meet them on the streets, shake their hands, and say that we got through this damn crap. Which I'm hoping we did. But right now, I'm still debating the idea of whether or not to get some lunch or not, to actually get some late dinner. But whether or not I've got money enough in the bank account right now to afford another run of fast food again. Well, you may think it's tasty enough, but for me it's garbage sometimes. Especially some of the stores are already shut down already and I have to deal with another place. As much as I'd like to deal with it, I'm still trying to deal with my own damn thing. Some things I usually keep it to myself personally, and other things I don't. Especially when my language goes cranky in a high gear and I'm griping and grumbling and I'm having a hell of a time with this. What am I supposed to be doing with it? I don't know, you tell me, we both know. All it means is I'm still trying to deal with this shit. So right now, the only thing I can do right now is still focus on me. Let somebody else focus on their own selves. I'm still focusing on me right now. And with that, I'll probably have to find me some dinner in a couple hours because my stomach's starting to crack.